His strong basics and innovative ideas have delighted taste buds around the world. Chef Edward Kwon embarks on an Asian culinary tour alone. But why?
The great chefs become lots of different world of experience.
Edward Kwon learns about various Asian cooking styles and introduces hot fusion recipes.
Please, bon appetit.
Will his dishes dazzle Asia? Edward's second destination in his journey of Asian cuisine is a Southeast Asian city-state, the island country of Singapore. Singapore made independent in 1965 after being occupied by many countries. Over a period of 40 years, it has become a center of global finance. The richness of its multiple cultures offers many sights for tourists.
Oh my gosh.
Especially famous is its fusion fare ranging from Eastern to Western cuisine. What are the dishes that Edward will be able to encounter in Singapore, the land of the delicious?
I'll tell you, it's so good, man.
We invite you on this fantastic Epicurean journey. Singapore, a land of fusion food born from the creativity of the diverse peoples living here. Now, Edward Kwon has arrived.
The first time in my life, I've never been to here, so it's quite exciting. The weather is a little nice, but there's a little humidity there, so anyway, let's see, how we come. Anyway, you know what, I need to really rush because I need to do something before actually taking a program and filming, so sorry.
Where could he be going? We hurry after him as he heads to the Conrad Hotel. This is where the WGS will take place today. Every April, chefs from around the world come to Singapore for the World Gourmet Summit. He is one of the special 4 celebrity chefs invited, as well as the first Korean to be invited to the event. Edward Kwon is known for his constant endeavor to create new, original dishes. What does he have in store for us this time?
Today I prepared actually 6 courses dinner with a little bit of acidity inside, so it gives a lot of different flavor and texture as well.
Finally, the guests begin to enter. Will he be able to dazzle the picky palates of epicures?
To globalizing Korean food, ladies and gentlemen, Chef Edward Kwon.
Wow!
안녕하세요.
And today we're serving 6 different courses. And then each courses, you have a different experience.
Today he must serve a course meal for 250 people. The kitchen is a war zone. Everyone must work in sync for the food to go out in order. Every dish consists of fusion Korean food. Edward Kwon specializes in Western cuisine, but he makes it a point to incorporate Korean food at such international events. It's not every day that a Korean chef is invited to such a huge event, and he wants to make the most of the opportunity to introduce Korean cuisine. Most of the ingredients were flown over from Korea to keep the authentic taste alive. However, the strong spices were eliminated for the foreign palates. But whether it's Western or Eastern cuisine, there's one thing that he focuses on the most when creating a course meal.
It might be Korean say it's not Korean food. So I'm focusing on more Korean traditional dishes and then approach as a destructuring actually modern way. So that was actually my approach.
The food is finally served and the guests are ready to eat. People are showing various responses. What are their reactions to the food?
Korean cuisine, I've eaten quite a lot, but this one is very different.
I have a sweet tooth for that, so it's good. Cheers.
The 3-hour event ends in a great success. Leaving behind his role as a world-renowned chef, it's time to become a wandering foodie once again. What rare delicacies will Edward Kwon encounter in Singapore? The next day, he heads to Hotel Marina Bay Sands to meet with a famous chef. Established in 2010, this hotel has now become a global landmark. On the top 57th floor is Chef Justin Quek's restaurant, which specializes in Singaporean French fare. Edward Kwon and Chef Justin gained acquaintance through an overseas promotion event.
Wow, this is amazing, amazing. I mean, you need to see. I mean, as soon as I get off from the elevator, and I found out that next door there's a huge, the swimming pool is there.
The top floor swimming pool is another must-see feature of the hotel. Edward Kwon is finally on his way to meet the top chef of Singapore.
Wow, what a beautiful restaurant. Hey, how are you? Actually, I heard that this is one of the best restaurants in Singapore. Is it correct?
Yeah.
Actually, I know the chef very well, which is Chef Justin. If you don't mind, can I see him?
Would you mind to have a seat first?
No, it's okay. I just wait here.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
Edward Kwon sits down to wait. He has always wanted to meet Justin Quek if he ever got the chance to come to Singapore.
We had actually a few promotions together as each different country. And also, is one of the I respect the chef who actually has a great skill and great hands as well. So he's one of my mentors.
Some 30 minutes passed, and finally, it's Chef Justin Quek.
Oh my goodness!
Edward, welcome to Singapore.
Yes.
How have you been?
It was great.
Justin Quek started out as a chef on a ship and worked his way through the best restaurant in France to become a celebrity chef. He was awarded the Best Chef of the Year at the inaugural WGS Awards, his specialty being fusion Singaporean cuisine. He willingly accepts Edward's wish to learn about Singaporean cuisine.
Can I get an insight?
Please.
Okay. Anyway, what kind of food you are going to show?
Today what I'm going to do is actually this dish is called what we're doing pepper lobster. You see, we start into the flavor. When the chef was walking, that's where the flavor go into the lightly smoke the lobster.
Exactly.
The lobster,
Exactly.
then the sauce just coat it.
Okay.
From there we're going to finish with some sauce.
The pepper lobster, which is the lobster version of Singaporean pepper crab, shows off excellent harmony of color as well as ingredients.
Take the thing, you know.
Okay.
You can see that
The taut and chewy texture of pepper lobster is enticing. How does it taste?
This is food, yeah? This is real food. So basically, he has really well balanced the food, and on top of that, he has great French technique. So the beautifully made the presentation of the plate. So it was such an amazing experience.
That afternoon, Edward sets out on a tour of the unique streets of multicultural Singapore.
So you can see a lot of extra red color hanging around, like lightings, and they sell the chopsticks and even seal as well. So you can really see this is Chinatown in Singapore. I mean, this is an amazing place. Lots of things is hanging around, and then I think I need to buy something from here.
There's much to see in Chinatown, which is very much like a Chinese traditional market. Every small souvenir makes Edward stop and think whether he can use it for his restaurant. What relationship does interior design and food have in his perspective?
Basically, the interior is very, very important. Like example, if you go to a French restaurant and suddenly Indian music comes out, and then of course you will say something. So that is very, very important. Everything has to be perfectly matched.
The next stop is Little India in Singapore. He's determined to find a unique curry that cannot be found even in India.
So basically the mutus curry is Indian food, but fish head curry only in Singapore.
Yes.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Fish head curry, which can only be found in Singapore, is made by slow-cooking fennel seeds, cumin, curry leaves, onion, and red chili peppers in boiling oil, and then adding tomato.
Wow. So there's a lot of fragrant flavors comes. It's such as amazing, and my mouth, I can't wait to taste this flavor. Oh my goodness.
About 2 hours later, masala powder and fish broth are added to the curry.
Okay, wow, this is a big fish.
And finally, it's time for the main ingredient, the fish head. A large snapper is used for the fish head curry. The fish is dropped into the curry and left to cook.
Wow, look at that, look at that, look at that. Cooking fish. It's amazing. And then basically, the Swiss. Oh my goodness.
Garnish the curry with pineapple pieces and a bit of coriander, and you have delicious fish head curry.
Oh, food is here now. Oh, look at that, look at that. Wow. Fish head curry.
The fish head curry is a perfect match between the firm flesh of the snapper and heavenly spices, and is enjoyed with naan. Chef, how does it taste?
They use a little bit of chili as well. Of course, they put in a lot of chili over there. If you really love Asian food, definitely you need to try for this one. This is amazing actually flavor and taste as well. Why the fish head curry is not in India? Why only in Singapore?
In where India we throw the fish head.
Ah, so India, basically the fish head,
We throw
throw away. It was funny story, you know. They throw away all the fish head. They know how to play all the ingredients, and then they don't want to actually throw away all the beautiful ingredients. So this is what it is.
Leaving behind Little India, Edward Kwon heads to the Arab streets. It's an area created by Arabic merchants and Muslims and is frequently visited by backpackers.
Actually, I'm looking for the place. His name is Sleepy Sam's. A lot of my Singaporean friends say I should go there to check it out because a lot of travelers who come into here, they're not spending a lot of money and they know where is authentic flavor of Singaporean food. I need to go check it out right away. Wow, finally I found the Sleepy Sam's. Huh? Oh my God, a lot of people. Hi there. Hi, how are you? My name is Edward. I'm from Korea.
Hi,
Your name?
from England as well, Jenny?
Jenny?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm chef.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've just been here some few days now.
Yeah.
And then basically the reason why I came to actually looking around and taste of like Singaporean food, what is your recommendation?
I think we've probably got a couple because we're keeping a journal. We're on our trip around Southeast Asia.
Oh, really?
We tend to sort of
Oh, that's good.
keep hold of a few cards.
All right.
Probably. Yeah, kimchi.
All right, here we go. Kimchi, the Peranakan style. I mean, it must be something different style, man.
The Kimchi restaurant, which serves only authentic Singaporean fare, is famous for its noodles called laksa. After an hour of searching, Edward finally discovers the restaurant.
Wow, it's very busy here.
You can always tell when you're looking at a good restaurant.
This is the kimchi?
Yes.
So I come to the right place. Where is the restaurant located?
Restaurant is next door. Down here we sell takeaway.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go.
This is my mom.
Ah, your mother. Hi, how are you? You are Mrs. Kim Chu?
No, I'm Helen.
Ah, your name is Helen.
Daughter-in-law.
Ah, I see.
The descendants of men from mainland China and women from Malaysia are called Peranakans. The founder of the restaurant, Kim Chu, is known as the master of Peranakan cuisine. and has been cooking up traditional Peranakan dishes for 60 years. She no longer works in the kitchen, but has passed on the craft to her daughter-in-law, Helen.
So today, if you don't mind, can you show me the Peranakan style of laksa?
Okay.
And
No
then what
problem.
kind of different of the a Chinese food or compared with the Peranakan food?
Okay, no problem.
All right.
The fusion noodle dish laksa is a classic Peranakan dish. It is largely divided into curry laksa and asam laksa. The laksa to be made today is asam laksa based on fish stock. Why do these noodles have the British tourists craving for more?
Of course, laksa we use this noodle.
Noodle, right?
And this is cucumber.
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 Oh, I see.
Also, we need pineapple.
Pineapple.
And we need all these spices like onion, chili. And this is
Mint.
Yeah.
What is this? I never seen before this one.
This is the prawn paste.
Prawn paste.
Yeah. You know, little tiny prawns.
Yes, yes,
They
yes.
dried it. Have you seen this before?
This was, I heard it before the name. I seen it before this one. It's just like
It is a rujak. It's a flour.
like a flour and cover,
Very
and then you take it off and using the inside.
Yeah, correct.
So it comes up like that,
Just eat like that also.
as a fresh as well.
Yeah. You can try.
Can I?
Yeah. It has a very strong smell.
Wow. Actually, taste is sour. Okay, very interesting. So, show me how to do that.
Add chili pepper sauce to a rich croaker broth. And add ginger flour, onions, chopped coriander, and lemongrass.
Oh. I love lemongrass. Can I put a little more as well? Okay. And what is this?
This is a tamarind paste.
It turns out that tamarind is the Malay word for asam. Asam laksa is actually laksa with tamarind. The final seasoning is done with salt and then go in the noodles.
So when it's boiled, it's ready to be noodle. Yeah.
That's very simple.
Okay.
Okay.
And then,
What about the pineapple, cucumber?
okay, that's for garnishing.
Ah, that's for garnish.
Garnish the laksa with sliced onions, pineapple, mint leaves, and fish meat, and you have the Peranakan dish of asam laksa. How do all these ingredients taste together?
Ah. Wow, the smell is amazing. I mean, I love mint as well, so.
Sour and sweet.
This is my style.
Your
I
style.
tell you, this is my style.
Edward Kwon expresses his extreme satisfaction.
I tell you, good. Sorry, mom. Sorry, mom. Forgive me. Good, yeah? This one. As far as what I know, the Peranakan style of the food is not really common food in Singapore. So what actually it grown by this land and then pulled up from the actual land and then they use it. So it is Singaporean food.
The only thing that's left is the hot recipe. Edward Kwon had the chance to learn the pepper lobster from Justin Quek. Try his hand at making Singaporean-style fish head curry, and be dazzled by the flavors of Peranakan laksa. What fusion dish will be born from this journey? While Chef Kwon is putting the final touches to his menu, the chefs who have guided him through the Singaporean cuisine make their entrance.
Hello everyone. I'd like to say thank you very much to coming today. I know you guys are all busy, but basically like Chef Justin, Wolfgang, Kim Chu, especially William as well. The merchant with the Korean food and then Singaporean technique. So hopefully you guys enjoy this today with me, and then you give me right feedback and then I can learn from you. Anyway, thank you very much, and then I will serving the food shortly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Chef Kwon's hot recipe is galbichim with foie gras doenjang or bean-based sauce. He incorporated Chef Quek's pepper lobster sauce into his short rib sauce, but he first diminished the pepper fragrance to make it less strong. The other main ingredient is foie gras.
So I bought actually bean paste from Korea and also soju, which is one of the traditional alcohol from only Koreans what they drink. So basically it will kill the flavor of foie gras. So that's why I drink the alcohol to actually get rid of the saltiness. And then of course I'm using some sugar as well.
To even out the flavors, he tops the food with a slightly sour apple pepper salad and adds Rice Krispies for texture. How will the team of epicures receive the innovative recipe? The chefs show great interest in the matrimony of the Korean-style ribs and foie gras.
Basically, what I got impression in Singapore, there's a lot of different culture well merging together in this country. So that is actually Korean food where it's supposed to go for globalizing. So please, bon appetit. Thank you very much.
The tasting finally begins. Will the hot recipe fusing Korean ingredients with Singaporean cooking methods be a success? The chefs quietly concentrate on the delicate taste of the food.
Whose liver? Liver. This liver is wonderful.
Definitely yes. As we mentioned, they like foie gras, they like wagyu beef. Then the combination of the sweetness, the sourness. You see, my whole entire plate is empty. Definitely we like it.
This is fantastic. I can say this is fantastic. I never expect this to be done so well. Especially, this liver. I never knew that he will come and do this method, cooking. It's wonderful.
But I think the richness, sweetness, plus the acidity is all there. Just that maybe the sweetness is slightly overpowering, but you tone down, I think it will be a perfect dish. But I think itself is great.
Basically, the Singapore is an amazing country. There's a lot of different country of food merging well and then making balance of it. Trying to accept a lot of different types of cuisine and then trying to make actually well matching together in the one area. So, which is I think a great role model for us. Let's go to market. Hi, how are you? Time to eat. Wow, wow, wow. No phone? No? Oh.